This week on SailAway. After completing a rough 400-mile passage the night before, we wake up to a picture-perfect Caribbean town.
We got pummeled on that passage. We're still covered in salt. There's just a fine layer of salty nastiness on everything. So far, it's only one little corner, but Martinique is beautiful.
But after failing to check in, we have to keep on moving around the south side to the town of St. Anne's.
Snack boo-boo.
Snack boo-boo for a very official check-in. And we discover yet another, even more picture-perfect Caribbean town. And after the coolest check-in spot ever and the chillest sunset spot ever,
cheers.
We realize that Martinique has already begun its seduction of us in 2 short days. With incredible food, bountiful markets, and a wonderful and diverse cruising community, we have to face facts. We are so Frenched.
Ever wish you could escape normal life and experience more of the world?
So maybe on that island. Well, we did just that. We sold everything we owned on dry land and sailed away. Promise me that we'll sail away.
Now we are roaming the planet in search of new adventures and sharing it with you every week.
Just promise me that we'll sail away. So hit subscribe and escape normal with us. I'll be yours forevermore. Come on, it's just that little button down there. That's it. If you saw last week's episode, you know it was not an easy trip to get here. And we've been hoping to get here for 3 years now. Finally, we made it.
Alright, this is the morning after and a nice sleep. And we are here somewhere that I can't remember the name of.
AUDIOBOOKS, I think. Yeah, we were strung out and dead to the world by the time we got here last night, but it looks like France. I think we sailed all the way to France. Went to bed at maybe 12:30, I think. Just slept. It was so peaceful here. It was insane. We woke up this morning to church bells.
It wasn't that peaceful, actually. You were just dead to the world.
It wasn't?
No, it was rocky, and there were some gusts, and I looked out a couple times. No, it was pretty rocky, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, yeah, I didn't feel it at all. Yeah, I think that's the plan today, right? Just chill, clean, go get checked in, hopefully here. This place is terrible. I don't even want to go to shore. It looks awful.
Most of the new places we've visited require just a little bit of an adjustment period if we've never been there. It's always just a little bit tense, being in a new country with a new culture, especially in the islands where each island has its own specific vibe. Not here. Quite the opposite. The moment we set foot on shore, our tensions drained away. Only one tiny issue. The location to check into the country was very closed. These little floats everywhere. I don't know if they're crab traps or what they are, but man, there's a bunch back in here. And we're in 100 feet of water, so it's down deep. Well, our visit to Lance d'Arlet was brief this time. We're going to definitely come back and hang out longer.
but we are still trying to get checked in, and the place is called Cyber Base over here. Read it in our travel book, our guidebook, and saw it in a comment. Thank you. That it was a place you could check in, but it looked pretty closed. So we gave up on it, and we're going to now go around the south of the island over to St. Anne, just outside of Le Marin, and hopefully check in at Snack Boo Boo. That's the plan. We're just on the clock now because it's a little late. We slept real late today. Had a big breakfast, got the boat kind of in order, rinsed down. My God, still covered in salt. There's just a fine layer of salty nastiness on everything. We got pummeled on that passage. We took waves over the top that saturated the entire Bimini and Dodger and then just leaked down on everything. It was crazy. That happened several times. Whew. All right, round to the south we go. To Le Marin. This is why I didn't want to go any farther than Lone Star Lay last night.
Just wind and waves.
You wind and waves. Like I think after that passage to have to start back into this again, even just motoring, would have been soul crushing. We both agreed we were done by the time we got here. So far, it's only one little corner, but Martinique is beautiful. Wavy. I would call that point very epic and foreboding. Lauren's going to tell us what she thinks this rock is, and then we're going to compare it and see how close she was.
Yeah, because I was reading about it in the book, so I think that's Diamond Rock, and it has to do with Napoleon and like back in the day.
Not present day Napoleon.
back when these islands were being reclaimed, or claimed, or whatever. They had a big dispute with Napoleon and Lord Nelson because St. Lucia was British,
right,
and Martinique was French, and Napoleon something, and whoever had control of the rock could control who came into port. So like Lord Nelson had control of the rock, even though now it's part of Martinique, and like people couldn't get into La Marine. So
that sounds like some stupid colonial shit.
yeah.
We will we'll subtitle this with the accurate information anywhere Lauren has misstepped.
Yeah, I'm sure all of it's wrong.
After a bucket of fresh water on the Dodger so I could actually see where I was going, we pulled into the mammoth anchorage of St. Anne's. Sometimes it's tough to get a grip on scale when you look at charts and maps. When we pulled into this anchorage, we were blown away at the sheer mass of boats. They seemed to stretch on for miles. All right, this is maybe the fastest we've ever come to a country and been in 2 different anchorages, literally in the course of one day. Now we're at the St. Anne anchorage. The town of St. Anne's is right over there. And this is a massive anchorage. It's a shelf that's like anywhere from 11 to 20 feet deep all the way around. And it just extends for such a long way, all the way up here. And then Le Marin is back in there, where all the big marinas and boatyards and chandleries and everything else is. But right now, where are we going?
To Snack Boo Boo.
Snack Boo Boo for a very official check-in. We're literally checking in at a bar.
That's a funny name.
It is.
It is a funny name, and I think it's probably going to be my favorite check-in ever. We got like 3 passage drinks to make up, because Rivers said that we should have 1 passage drink for every day we were on passage. 4 passage drinks today.
Oh my god, I can't do it.
We better get going so we can get started. But despite the hundreds of boats anchored nearby, after we tied off to the beautiful dinghy dock, we were greeted by yet another picturesque French island town. Oh, this is beautiful. Idiot. And as for actual check-in, well, this is kind of how all the islands need to be.
Hello, check-in? Oh, here.
We were actually just a little past closing time, and he was nice enough to let us in anyway. Had we been there a little earlier, rumor has it a boozy ice cream drink would have completed the experience. But not to worry, we had no trouble finding our sunset passage drink. Cheers.
Some fruit in France.
This is made in Martinique, so I mean... Well, we're all checked in, and we are, I don't know where we are. What's this place called? Yeah. But you can see it's like super chill. You just go buy your beers out of a cooler and come sit at a plastic table in one of the prettiest places you'll ever go. It's freaking ridiculous. Well, that was kind of a wet ride against the wind. This is Le Marin.
This is our breakfast that we didn't know we ordered.
But it's yummy. It looks good.
Delicious. I think this is what they want.
Yeah, you get what you want. Or what
No idea what we were saying. He had no idea what we were saying. We want breakfast and coffees and cafe au laits, and it just showed up.
Yep. Yum.
So we got a latte and Americano, I guess. It's just black coffee.
What's the sticker?
I'll trade you if you want. That's what I thought.
Hello. I see you.
Cool.
Nondescript, no sticker, just a bottle of soup.
What is this?
It's a lime.
We're French.
French.
So we drink it.
Morning drinks are a thing here.
Oh, it's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Ooh, yeah.
No, I just want to actually have a drink of it now.
You
Damn
give me
good.
a,
Yeah, that's gonna be really good on ice.
can you give
$6.
me
Good
Man.
purchase. We could have got a big one for 14. That was $8.
We'll go back.
Yeah.
So we're going on an Easter egg hunt on the beach.
Yay!
Didn't
And
rub
this
in your
is-
sunscreen very well.
We're having an Easter egg hunt at the beach.
So cool.
I've never done that. Hey, you guys want to hear about a joke?
Yeah.
What do blue whales eat? Fish and chips.
Ah, fish and chips. That's a good one.
Chips.
Oh, fish and chips.
What kind of apple is an apple? A pineapple.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's get ready to go. Bye, Bubby. You're a good boy. We'll bring you some eggs.
You can boil it down to just a few reasons why anyone would choose to go cruising full time. Adventure, challenge, culture. So far, we'd gotten all three of those in spades in just the last few days. But another one is community. It's surprising just how thriving the cruising community is. And here, it was at its best, especially at a time like Easter.
Are you guys ready? Alors, essaye. 3 heures, pas de balle de golf, ça c'est pour papa et maman.
Oh, good job.
Let's see. You got 3? Let's see yours. Oh. Nice.
Good job. Happy Easter. Now go eat your eggs.
The kids were all allowed to find 3 eggs each, and the adults 1 golf ball. Only a couple of which would amount to an award at the end.
Party pack.
looking for number 46.
46. Are you gonna have fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's getting there.
Are you having fun?
Throwing French kids off of an inflatable toy.
Yeah, look at Tyler.
Got dual workstations going on here. I mean, not really, actually. We're just watching a video on this, but that is workstation. But at the moment, we got to figure out lunch today. And I just wanted to share with you one of my experimental lunches. This is apparently a thing in France, I guess. I remember seeing this on the shelves in St. Martin, along with a lot of other crazy canned, like, stew type things. And I just feel compelled to try them out, see what they are. They had some fancy ones that were expensive. This one was like $5. Others were like $15 for a can of cassoulet. I think it's cool to find random food items that you don't really know what they are, but they're obviously popular because there's a lot of them. Just eat them. We don't have anything else to eat for lunch anyway. So. Alright, we'll heat this up. Oh, look at that. That's a big old can of messy bean stuff. Well, there's some meat. Alright, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's some sausages in there. There's some chicken, I think. Tasty. Alright, kind of chunked up the weenies a little bit so they, get nice and hot and everything. They were 2 whole weenies, so. Oh, Rivers, I hope you're excited.
Why?
Oh, this is going to be amazing. Lauren, you sure you don't want me to cut you in on this?
Whatever, I'll have a little bit for the science.
For the science. Lauren's portion, extra weenies.
Because I don't have one.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's more than enough. I've only ever heard about French cooking and how masterful and delicious all of it is. And I mean, I would have to agree, this looks like something straight out of Julia Child's cookbook.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, beans. Are you ready?
Doesn't look good.
It's weenies and chicken and beans. What's not to love? I guess I'm going to first bite.
It tastes like
good.
weenies, chicken, and beans.
Yeah, pretty much. You want a piece of weenie or a piece of chicken? Weenie? Weenie with a couple beans. What do you think? Well, you gotta do the thumbs, remember? So it's either 2 up or 2 down, 2 in the middle, or you can do like 4ths, like that.
Drumroll.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
I think that's valid. I will give it probably,
Okay.
slightly above middle, 3/4.
I'll take some of the chicken then.
Cool. You look so scared. Yeah,
It's beans and chicken
Yeah.
from a can.
but they're savory. They're pretty flavorful.
Oh,
Pretty tasty.
I'll go with this.
Right in the middle. Okay. I think that's all that can could have hoped for from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we were stuck on a boat in the middle of the ocean for days and days and days on it.
It'd be perfect for that.
It'll be fine.